Hello guys and welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock, supervisor, and this week the theme is our favorite horror TV show. We can talk about just one specific show or we can talk about many. I'm going to talk about three. I haven't talked about this one. I'm going to save this one for last, but I've not talked about this show on my channel. You guys, if you watch my channel, if you follow my channel, you know that I have done some fan films with my friend Jeremy and Jordan, and that is The Walking Dead. I'm going to save this for last because I have a lot to say about it. I could spend hours talking about The Walking Dead. I just want to make this about a 10-minute video, so I'll probably have to cut myself off. The first TV show I want to talk about is one that I don't follow these two other TV shows. I don't follow them as much as I do The Walking Dead. I just catch episodes of them and I really enjoy them. The first one is Supernatural. It is on, I think, TNT. I think that's the channel that's on. Yeah, I just really enjoy Supernatural. Me and my dad used to watch it every morning. You have I think his name is Jason Eccles or something like that. He played in the My Bloody Valentine remake, which I really enjoy him as an actor. You have Jared Padalecki. I think that's how you say his name. They have weird last names. He played in the Friday the 13th remake. I enjoy him as an actor too. They play Dean and Sam Winchester. I catch that show on every now and then in the mornings, and I just love to watch it. It's a good show. Yeah, I don't know. I just really enjoy it. I know the basic premise of it, but I haven't followed it for a few seasons. They're basically, from what I've seen, they basically hunt down these demons and just kill them. I mean, they change it up and stuff. I think one time they had Paris Hilton on the show. I would have loved to have seen that episode where they kill Paris Hilton. That'd be awesome. That could just been a rumor, but that would have been awesome to see Paris Hilton get killed. I think she was in the House of Wax remake. She got killed there, so that was pretty cool. The next one is a show when I was really, really little that I seen this, and that is Tales from the Crypt. The Crypt Keeper, man, he absolutely scared me as a kid. This is another show I watched with my dad. And I remember watching it, and I mean, there's some really good episodes. I think I remember one of them with like a killing Santa, kind of like Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think the guy who played the killer Santa was the guy who played in Dr. Giggles. I think his name's like Larry Drake or something. I remember like a lot of those episodes. I did have, I think, the first 2 seasons on DVD, but I lost them when I moved. I did live over there. But I moved over here. My old house is literally just across the road. I lost all my DVDs, which really sucked. But I really do enjoy Tales from the Crypt. It's been a long, long time since I've seen that show, but it absolutely scared me as a kid. So I guess moving on to my favorite show of all time. Some people think it is overrated. I can kind of see that in a way, but I do think it deserves the credit that it gets because I've never been this invested into a TV show that, I actually, I don't know, like I feel emotion towards the characters when they get killed off. I absolutely love the show. That is The Walking Dead. I'll talk about the first season a little bit. I'm not going to spoil nothing. The Walking Dead, it follows, the main protagonist, Rick Grimes. It is based on a comic book. It isn't exactly like the comics. It does go its own routes. I know there's a show called Game of Thrones, which follows directly, from the comic book material, the source material, if you will. This one, it does follow it sometimes, but there is characters that are in the show that have died that are still alive in the comics. The first season, I remember watching this on Netflix, and I absolutely loved it. I heard a lot of talk about it. And I really love the first season. The first season is really good because obviously it's the beginning of the outbreak. It has Frank Darabont and Greg Nicotero, which I love those guys. Frank Darabont, he is kind of a douchebag because there was something that was going on. He tried suing the people who I think he tried suing AMC. I think for some stupid reason. I don't think he should get no money. But he is a talented, director. And Greg Nicotero, he has done a lot of stuff. Greg Nicotero, he's done stuff for Evil Dead 2. He's done effects for Army of Darkness. He's done a lot of effects. He recently done effects for a movie called Texas Chainsaw. Frank Darabont, he helped do the Blob remake. He helped did The Mist. I think he did The Green Mile. Or no, I think it was The Shawshank Redemption. Or it could be both of them. I'm not really for sure. I know he done one of those films. And he did, he helped, I think, write A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, which I absolutely love that film. So there is talented people behind this. And the acting is very, very good. It is, I mean... The acting in this season is really good, but the later seasons is where the acting really gets good, and just those emotional scenes are just, I mean, they're great. Overall, I really do. I couldn't really pick a favorite season because I love every season of The Walking Dead. This one here is, the obvious Blu-ray edition of the first season. I'll show this off a little bit. So it's pretty cool. Just love the first season. Okay. The second season, I have it on DVD here. Second season is basically them on the farm, Herschel's farm. This is still when I think Frank Darabont was still on the show. I think he may have quit halfway through this. I'm not for sure. But I really do enjoy this season as well. Great season. I think they're all great seasons. I've never, or haven't yet seen a season that has disappointed me yet. They get more episodes with this season, and they continue that with the third season. There's not too much to talk about this season. I don't want to spoil nothing is the thing. This right here is a great season. It could probably be my favorite season. I mean, you get introduced to the governor right here, which I just spoiled that for you. I'm sorry, guys. You get some returning characters. This right here is where the show just, it turns dark. Rick Grimes, his character development is just great throughout. Even with this season, at the end of this season, I love his character development. He's not the good guy no more. Metaphorically, he don't turn into a bad guy. This season, man, he does a lot of stuff that, I was like, oh my god, because Rick has changed through this season. You can see his appearance has changed too. He has the long hair and beard, which, I don't know, I really like that look for him. They bumped it up, I think this season, I can't remember how many episodes they had. I think they had 16. I could be wrong. But they did have a lot of seasons. The season finale was alright. I thought it was alright. Overall, dude, man, as a whole TV show, I enjoy every season. I've not been this emotionally attached to characters, even from movies, ever, dude. Like, I've not cried over any character deaths, but it leaves you at just an emptiness in your heart, man. Like, you're like, oh my god, like, you just don't expect that character to die. I just love the direction of the show. I love how the show it has CGI in the show, but it has practical effects, and it mixes it, and it's just a very good blend. I think that's how horror movies should do that. It shouldn't just be totally CGI. It should be CGI when it's necessary, but you should use some practical effects here and there. I don't want to spoil it. That's the thing. I could talk a long time, but I just don't want to spoil it. Just very good acting. Andrew Lincoln, I didn't know about him until The Walking Dead, which I say a lot of people was the same way, and he is a phenomenal actor. There's one scene in particular where he starts crying, which I was just like, wow. It was just very good. It felt real, and that's what I love about this. Norman Reedus, I knew about him before The Walking Dead. He did the Boondock Saints. He did just some other stuff. Blade, I think Blade 2, I think was the Blade that he did. Just very good acting, very good storytelling. It is more about story than it is anything. And George A. Romero called The Walking Dead a soap opera with occasional zombies, which I don't know. I think you might be kind of jealous. I love George A. Romero's Dead films, but I don't know. With this, I just get more attached to the characters. The story is amazing. Just how the characters evolve and how stuff changes and just how cold-hearted they get and how, some people trust and some people, they get killed by trusting people. And you kind of gotta, there's no morals. At some point, your morals just go away, and there's really no good people left in the apocalypse. You've all had to do something bad to stay alive. Um, I love the show. I just love the show to death. It is my favorite TV show ever. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I know I didn't talk too much about it. I don't want to go on and on, but I absolutely love The Walking Dead. I would recommend checking out all the TV shows that I mentioned. Supernatural is a great TV show. You can probably catch that on TNT in the morning. Tales from the Crypt, that is not on TV no more, but they do sell it at Walmart, and you can tune in this October. I think it's October the 13th on AMC to check out the 5th season of The Walking Dead. But I highly recommend you check it out on Netflix first and get caught up, and then tune in for the 5th season. But yeah, guys, The Walking Dead is my favorite TV show of all time, and my favorite horror TV show. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me down below, what is your favorite horror TV show, and if you could, leave a like, and thanks for watching. Peace.